You are looking live at Stratford Baseball Park here in beautiful downtown Stratford, actually the suburbs, the north suburbs of Stratford. Joe Anderson here, joined by the maestro of the modulator, Mr. Isaac Eagle. Manny Carrion doing PA work again. This is day 3 we've spent together in the press box. I've seen these kids more than I've seen my own kids the last couple months, the last couple days. Day 3, pretty intense day coming up, as we've already had 2 teams eliminated in this tournament. Tomahawk and Wittenberg have been eliminated, and we have left Stratford, Clintonville, Crandon, and Marathon. Stratford and Clintonville both 2-0. That will be our second game today on the network. First up, we have Crandon and Marathon. Let's look first at the defense for Marathon Post 469, coached by Steve Warner. On the hill, the tall left-handed pitcher, Grant Warren, number 10. Cale Quaintance is his catcher. Tyler Underwood is the first baseman. Second baseman for Marathon is Ian Shuda.
Up first, number 1.
And at shortstop, Blake Underwood, Evan DeBrew, the third baseman. Cody Radke in left, Cooper Huxama in center, Jory Kunkel in right field. Crandon will lead things off here. In the top of the first inning, Maverick Mayer, Ryan Shunk, and Caden Palabicki. And the first pitch is at 11:03. Most games have been lasting about 2 hours. I think the shortest one we had was about 1:40. Weather at the moment is very good. Count is at 1-1, getting up my weather app here. They are talking about rain for tomorrow. We've got 2 games to play tomorrow. We got to get these 3 in the day. I'm going to say it's about 75. The nice strong breeze blowing in from the southeast again. Yesterday when the southwest, the humidity really picked up and it got pretty sticky. And a high fly ball to left field. And a good catch by Mayer in left for the first out.
Up next, number 10.
Ryan Shunk, the third baseman for Crandon. The Crandon contingent is here. They've brought not 1 but 2 tents, canopy tents. Got a good representation of parents and fans watching their team play today on day 3. It's about a 2-hour drive for those people. Well, same way with Clintonville. They've got about a 2-hour drive or so. And you see an awful lot of parents and friends and fans who have come far away to see these young men play. And a base hit. Nope. Another catch for Mayer in left for out number 2. 77 degrees at game time. And a pretty strong breeze from the southeast, which is blowing right to left on your screen. Caden Palubicki, the batter. Just a reminder, the Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. Marathon at 1-1, as was Crandon, as they lost last night to Stratford. High fly ball left field. And then 3 putouts in a row for Mr. Mayer in left field to start the game. 3 up, 3 down. We head to the bottom of the first inning. You're watching Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier. Treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank. You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports broadcast of Legion Baseball here from Stratford Regionals. Winner of this tournament will advance to the state tournament in Wisconsin Rapids, which will be held starting on Thursday. The defense for Crandon. I had the wrong side up. 3 putouts by Cody Radke in left. I will read the right ones next time. Anyway, let's look at the I think I did it right. Well, let's move on. Defensively for Crandon, Trent Palubicki is the pitcher. Cruz Palubicki is in the catching position. Matthew Yonke at first. Maverick Mayer at second. Caden Palubicki the shortstop. Ryan Shunk is the third baseman. Carson Mayer in left. Brady Shepard in center. And Cruz Kalinski in right. Eric Shepard, the manager for Crandon Post 94. Marathon will bring up in the bottom of the first Tyler Underwood, Cooper Huxama, and Cale Quaintance. On Friday in day one, Crandon defeated Wittenberg 2-1. And yesterday in our final game of the day, Crandon lost to Stratford 11-6. So they're at 1-1 on the tournaments here. On day one, Marathon was defeated by Clintonville 10-2, but came back yesterday and knocked off Tomahawk 15-5. Now, the winner of this game that you're watching today, Marathon and Crandon, will play at 4 o'clock, and they will play the loser of our second game, Clintonville and Stratford. Both Clintonville and Stratford are undefeated in tournament play. Two 2-0 count to Tyler Underwood. Tyler Underwood doing well with the bat on the first day and with the arm on the second. On Friday, Tyler was 1 for 3 with a run, and yesterday, 3 in the third innings, no hits, 1 walk, 4 Ks, and 1 run allowed, and picked up the win on the hill. And a nice pitch from Palubicki. Leadoff hitter Tyler Underwood. And grounds that foul down the third baseline. Door Pro of Stratford is your complete commercial and residential overhead door sales and service provider. If you need new garage doors or yours isn't working just right and needs an adjustment, stop in and see them in County M in Stratford. Give them a call or like them on Facebook. Door Pro of Stratford says good luck today to all teams. And down goes Underwood on strike 3. Cooper Huxam, the center fielder, comes up to bat.
Number 7, Cooper Huxama.
Cooper Huxama with a double yesterday. Sporting the stirrups and socks. Swings and misses at strike 1. The pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Back-to-back swing strikes. Other games yesterday. Marathon defeated Tomahawk, as I said before, 15-5. Clintonville eliminated Wittenberg 4-2. And Stratford and Crandon, that was quite the ball game to finish the day. We had some issues in the 7th inning. We had a close play in front of the dugout at first base where the Crandon team was set up where they are too, and that's another strikeout for Palubicki. They were playing Stratford, and there was one out. And a foul ball drifted toward the first base dugout, and the on-deck batter and the first baseman kind of ran into each other and caused a contact situation. And the Stratford coach, Mr. Schmidt, came out and wanted to find out what was going on, and during his discussion with the umpire was ejected with one out in the 7th. High fly ball, right center. And Kalinsky makes the catch for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down. Head to the top of the 2nd. Scoreless here in Stratford. You're watching Legion Baseball and Zaleski Sports.
Welcome to Bruce Orthodontics, where we provide comprehensive orthodontic care to patients of all ages. We are now accepting new patients, and we accept most insurances.
Orthodontics is much more than just a job to me. It is my passion and my life. What separates us from other orthodontists is constant continuing education for myself and my staff, compassion, and dedication. Here at Bruce Orthodontics, we change lives one smile at a time. I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Stratford Building Supply will build anything anywhere, but they do more than build quality homes. They carry a variety of building supplies for both contractors and do-it-yourselfers. Whether you're looking for a custom home plan or home repair supplies, look to Stratford Building Supply. Give them a call today for your next project, or go to stratfordbuilding.com. Top of the 2nd, Joe Anderson, joined by Isaac Eagle. Manny Carrion with PA work here. Crandon will bring up in the 2nd inning Cruz Palubicki, Matthew Yankee, and Trent Palubicki. Cruz Palubicki, when he comes to bat first day, he was 2 for 3 with a run and an RBI. And yesterday was Caden and Trent Palubicki, the hot hitters. Caden went 2 for 4. Trent went 2 for 3. Brady Shepard and Trent Palubicki with doubles yesterday for Crandon. And Ryan Shunk is 3 for 6 with an RBI and a run for 2 days. Brody Shepard was the hot pitcher for Crandon yesterday, 2 1/3, 1 hit, no walks, 2 strikeouts, and no runs allowed. That's a swing and a miss. And strike 3 from the tall, lanky lefty, Grant Warren.
Up next,
Warren records his first strikeout of the game. Here in the top of the 2nd, Matthew Yankee will step in, the first baseman, batting 5th in the order. Crandon in their red jersey tops with the light blue numbers, letters, and sleeves, and white pants. And the lads from Marathon with the red jersey tops with the black numbers, letters, and trim, and gray pants. Grant Warren. Ground ball to Shuda. He'll scoop it and get the put out. 2 up, 2 down. Again, we did discover the mystery of the freezer yesterday. The concession stand freezer is up here in our area of the press box, and sometimes it would Getting teased by one of the ladies who works downstairs. Anyway, the gentleman would come up and grab certain items out of the freezer, but sometimes the door wouldn't open. And with 3 guys trying to open it, and it wouldn't work, and the ladies would come up and say, "Oh, you just do this," and flick of the wrist, and it would open. And we discovered the secret was that there is a drain at the bottom of the freezer that if you release turn it to allow it to drain, it allows the pressure, because a vacuum seal happens because of the temperature differences. And that's how you open it easy. So we discovered the secret. 2-1 the count to Trent Palubicki. He lost a fly ball to right field. Jory Kunkel. Excellent catch. 2 hands for the putout. 3 up, 3 down again. Go the lads from Crandon. We head to the bottom of the second. Scoreless. You're watching Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Printer, jam.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Hello, I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor, Next Home Hub City. If you're a first-time home buyer or seller, or you've been around the block, because of my experience, I'm able to help you in the most efficient way. I'm a full-time, full-service realtor. I focus on my clients 100%. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
Telshow Oil. Stop into Telshow Oil BP Convenience Store at Stratford today for gas, goodies, and anything you need this summer when you're on the go. Telshow Oil wishes the Stratford Tigers and all teams best of luck in today's games. And Phoenix Express LLC can help with your landscaping or aggregate materials for any project, big or small. They are proud to be part of the Stratford community and wish the Stratford Tigers and all teams good luck in today's games. Give them a call or find out more at phoenixexpressllc.com. Manny had a chance to go over to Telshow's, and what flavor of jerky did you get? Teriyaki. They're just down the road from the ballpark here. I think they said they're on their sign it says they've been in business since 1937.
Up next, number 10, Grant Warren.
Grant Warren will step into bat here in the bottom of the second, the cleanup hitter. Grant had a monster home run yesterday over the center field wall. Grant went 2 for 2 with 3 runs scored, 4 RBIs, and a 3-run home run. The other hot hitters for Marathon yesterday were Blake Underwood, Evan DeBrew, and Jory Kunkel. Jory Kunkel going 3 for 4 with 2 RBI. The winner of this game will play at 4 o'clock, and they will play the loser of our next game scheduled, which is Clintonville and Stratford. Warren behind in the count 0-2. Now that we know the secret. And down goes Warren on strikes. Blake Underwood.
Number 3, Blake Underwood.
Blake Underwood was 2 for 4 yesterday with a run scored. He was also 1 for 3 in an RBI on Friday. So Underwood is 3 for 7. With an RBI and a run scored in the tournament. Oven mitt in his back right pocket and sporting the stirrups with the stripes. Well, to finish the issue with yesterday's end in the last game with the on-deck batter and the fielder colliding on a foul ball. I consulted my friend Mike Steinwagner, who has been a longtime official, and I described the situation to him as a base hit right up the middle for Underwood. And he said he felt that he would have called interference on the on-deck batter. You've got to try to make an attempt to get out of the way so the fielder has a clean shot to make an attempt to make the catch. But in defense of the officials yesterday, it's kind of an interpretation call. You have to see it. And it did look like the on-deck batter was trying to get out of the way, but he ended up going into the fielder. If you want to watch it again, Isaac did some good camera work yesterday, and it's on the on demand on YouTube. So if you want, it's in the 7th inning. Good snap throw from Palobicki Cruz to Matthew Yonke, but the runner and Blake Underwood, he's back in time. And I did consult Mike about the infield fly rule, inside for a ball. Yesterday during our second game, I think it was in the first game. Anyway, needless to say, the infield was in on the grass, bases were loaded, and there was one out. And a little pop fly came up, ground ball foul. And the first one, it happened twice. The first one, bases loaded, one out, infield in on the grass, and a little blooper to the first base side, and it went over the first baseman's head and dropped in the dirt in the infield, and it was not ruled an infield fly. And it happened again about a batter or two later over at shortstop, and I consulted Mike about this, and he said this is what Mike interpreted to me, that the fielder has to be under the pop fly in the infield for it to be called an infield fly rule. When I'm not sure, that's when I go and I ask Mike or I ask Rich Hole what's going on as far as rules interpretation. Those gentlemen have got years of experience behind the plate and on the field. Ground ball could be two. Palubecki misplays it. Ground ball right to him, and it ate him up. So an error on Caden Palubicki allows base runners at first and second with one out, and Cody Radke, the batter. Cody sporting number 17. Got our lucky penny on the counter. Strike one. Marathon post 469 and Crandon post 94. Doing battle here in the bottom of the second. Ground ball up the middle. Palubicki will get the out at 2 and not at 1. Couldn't turn 2.
Up next.
So DeBrew is wiped out as Blake Underwood advances to third, and Cody Radke will reach first on a fielder's choice. This is Ian Schuda. Ian will bat from the left side. Had a good chat with Steve Warner in the last couple days. All the coaches are really, really open to chat, and it's not fun to talk baseball. I know I give a lot of praise to these two fellows I'm working with here in the press box, which is earned, but I got to give a shout out to all the people here at Stratford. They have hosted a great tournament. Everything very well run and done. Very hospitality has been outstanding. Facilities are up to stuff. It's up to snuff. They're really good. So shout out to Stratford. And the left-hander takes a strike. 1-2 the count with 2 outs, runners at the corners. Paul Ubicki, the pitch. Runner goes, and he's out, and that ends the inning with a strikeout. His shooter goes down for out number 3. Head to the top of the third. We're scoreless. You're watching Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
At House of Heating, making your home comfortable is our biggest priority. That's why we offer dependable HVAC solutions and quality work in central Wisconsin. Our pros are knowledgeable in a wide variety of services so you can feel confident in your results. They'll offer the support you need, whether it's putting in a modern HVAC system or working on and maintaining your current unit. Get in touch with House of Heating at 715-384-3163 or contact houseofheating.com. House of Heating, heating and cooling the air you breathe.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
They, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed. It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
Right. Ladies and gentlemen, Stern Weiss & Sons Ready Mix and Block Plant of Marshfield is now hiring boom truck and concrete truck drivers. Be home every night and work for the hometown team at Stern Weiss & Sons. If it's time for you to make a change, apply today at the Wren Road Ready Mix location, Stern Weiss & Sons of Marshfield. Take the first step to building your customized home with Stratford Homes. Visit stratfordhomes.com to see floor plans, schedule a tour, or begin the design of your new customized home from Stratford Homes. Visit stratfordhomes.com today to get started.
Up next.
Top of the third inning.
3.
7, 8, 9 hitters for Crandon. Carson Mayer, Cruz Kalinske, and Brady Shepard. As Grant Warren begins his third inning of work on the hill for Post 469. Grant, no hits, no walks, 1 K so far. The lanky righty, excuse me. 6'10", reminds you of Randy Johnson, only from the right side. One and one. Slaps that to center field for a base hit, and Huxama will track it down. So the first hit given up by Grant Warren is here in the third inning. First base runner for Crandon.
Number 18.
And Cruz Kalinske.
Cruz Kalinske.
Where's number 18? Warren will check the runner at first and come set. Throws a strike. I interviewed Grant Warren after a basketball game one time and tried to reach up to him with the microphone on my tiptoes, and I just said, here, take the mic and you talk, and then just give it to me and I'll ask the question, give it back. Very personable young man. I believe he's playing college basketball in the fall, but right now he's concentrating on this game on the hill for Marathon. 0-2 the count. Throw back to first. Oh! Base umpire calls him safe. Very close call. Been a lot of action at first base in this tournament. A lot of pickoff plays at first and third. Runner goes. Quaintance. Throw not in time, so Mayer will get the stolen base. Cruz Kalinske, count is 1-2. With Carson Mayer now at second. Warren will come set. Throw back to second. Called safe. When you get to this level of the tournament, you got to, as an umpire, you really got to keep your eyes open because there's all sorts of plays that the players have worked on to try to deceive runners. Ground ball. Underwood will scoop it over to first for the out. But he does his job and gets Carson Mayer over to third base.
Number 24.
And Brady Shepard, the number 9 hitter in the lineup for Crandon. The batter, center fielder. I tip my cap to Crandon especially. They do not give up. They keep hammering away at you even if they're down by 10 runs. They keep coming at you. So shout out to Crandon. Off-speed pitch. Call the ball. Tyler Underwood playing first. It's kind of a interesting distinction. Usually Grant Warren is the first baseman. You've got 6'10", and you can throw a ball pretty high or wide, and Warren can he's just so long, he can make the catches there. Underwood, Tyler, tall lad, but not as tall as Grant and not as lanky. Shepard with a 1-1 count. Warren comes set, checks the runner at third. Popped up. Quaintance. And Warren called him off, thought he could make the catch and wasn't able to do it. So Shepard stays alive with that pop-up behind home plate that drops foul. Warren steps on the plate, gets his signs, comes set, and the pitch. And got the strikeout. Second one of the game for Grant Warren. 2 down. Brings up top of the order Maverick Mayer, who flew out to Cody Radke in the first.
Number 1, Maverick Mayer.
Arts Body Shop, quality auto body and framework since 1952. If you have an accident, let Mackey's 2024 Small Business of the Year give you a free estimate. Call Arts Body Shop on South Central Avenue in Marshfield. 2 away, and Mayer the batter. That's Maverick. Carson Mayer at third. Ground ball. Scooped up by Underwood at short over to first. He pulls him. Oh! Contact made the tag. The throw pulled Tyler Underwood off the bag, but he secured the ball and made the tag. A lot of contact, but gets the put out. Crandon threatens but does not score. We head to the bottom of the third. You're watching Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
A&B Process Systems has been a proud member of the Stratford community since 1973. You can find your next career in engineering, welding, and more at A&B Process Systems. Our campus also includes our exclusive Factory Acceptance Testing Center with full-service testing capabilities to ensure that your equipment will perform to your expectations. Visit A&B Process Systems on Facebook today for more information.
For over 50 years, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield has served the area with the talented expertise of a big city dentistry with a hometown feel. With our multi-specialty staff and board-certified periodontics and orthodontics, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has solutions for your family. We take pride in being in-network with an array of insurance companies to meet the needs of our communities and our patients. No matter what your dental need, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield will be there for you.
Bruce Orthodontics provides comprehensive orthodontic care for patients of all ages. They are now accepting new patients at their Marshfield office and accept most insurances. At Bruce Orthodontics, they're changing lives, one smile at a time.
Jory Kunkel.
Call their Marshfield office to set up a free consultation today. And don't forget, friends, you can get Culligan Water for only $9.95 a month for the first 3 months. Visit Sterling Culligan Water at CulliganH2O.com. Bottom of the third inning. Jory Kunkel, Tyler Underwood, and Cooper Huxema, the batters here, scheduled for the third inning. Trent Palubicki on the hill for Crandon Post 94. Struck out 4, allowed 1 hit. So far through 2. Pitchers duel, and this game is moving along quite well. Game time was at 11:07, and we've played a half of an hour, and we are in the bottom of the third. Popped up out of play. 2-2 the count. Defense straight away. Fouls that one off. Kunkel in the 9 spot in the batting order for Steve Warner. Eric Shepard, the manager of Crandon. Both well-coached teams. And down goes Kunkel on strikes for the first out. Now top of the order with Tyler Underwood, who was a strikeout victim in the first.
Number 14, Tyler Underwood.
5th K of the game for Trent Palubicki through an inning and a third, or 2 and a third innings. And high fly ball. Foul. Got ahead of it. Door Pro of Stratford is your complete commercial and residential overhead door sales and service provider. If you need new garage doors or yours isn't working just right and needs an adjustment, stop and see them on County M in Stratford, or give them a call, or like them on Facebook. Door Pro of Stratford says good luck, teams, on your games today. Ground ball to third, scooped up by Shunk, over to first, not in time. Shunk corralled it, but his momentum took him towards left field more so, and it was a hard throw.
Number 7.
So an infield single for Tyler Underwood. Tyler Underwood at first, and Cooper Huxema, a strikeout victim in the first inning. And that pitch is bounced in the ground for ball 1. Popped up out of play. Stratford Building Supply will build anything anywhere, but they do more than build quality homes. They carry a variety of building supplies for both contractors and do-it-yourselfers. Whether you're looking for a custom home plan or home repair supplies, look to Stratford Building Supply. Give them a call today for your next project, or go to stratfordbuilding.com. Strike 2. Day 3 of this tournament. Winner of this matchup will advance to play at 4 p.m. this afternoon. Popped again, out of play. 2 strong pitchers. It's been a pitcher's duel. Stop into Tell Show Oil, BP convenience store here in Stratford today for gas, goodies, and anything you need this summer when you're on the go. Tell Show Oil wishes all teams the best of luck in today's games. And Phoenix Express LLC can help with your landscaping or aggregate materials for any landscaping project, big or small. They are proud to be part of the Stratford community and wish all teams good luck in today's games. Give them a call or find out more at phoenixexpressllc.com. Popped up. Paul Ubicki. Nice catch by Cruz for the out. 2 away with Tyler Underwood at first.
Up next,
Cale Quaintance
number 2.
flew out to Cruz Kalinske in right, his first at bat. Batting in the number 3 spot in the lineup. Runner will go. Paul Ubicki's throw down the second. Got him! Good throw from Paul Ubicki from the catcher's spot to Maverick Mayer. That'll end the inning. No runs on 1 hit. We head to the 4th. Scoreless here in Stratford. You're watching Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Printer, Jam.
The future is here. We've been creating it for more than 100 years. From the most advanced technology to the broadest, most reliable network of sales and service dealers. Always moving forward. We lead, others follow.
For today. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Zaleski Sports broadcast of Legion Baseball. Joe Anderson here with Isaac Eagle, Manny Carrion, bringing you today's games. Day 3, another triple header on the network. Crandon in the top of the 4th will bring up Ryan Shunk, Caden Palubicki, and Cruz Palubicki. Grant Warren in his 4th will begin the 4th inning of his stint on the hill. Grant with 2 Ks and allowed only 1 hit and no runs through 3. Don't forget our friends from Nasonville Dairy. You want to become a good friend of mine, buy me a bag of cheese curds.
Number 10.
From Nasonville Dairy. They are yummy. They're made fresh every day, and you can pick them up in Marshfield or their store on Highway 29 and just outside of Curtis, or go online and to NasonvilleDairy.com. First pitch goes over the Crandon contingent. They're out of view, but there's they've got 2 canopy-style tents, and they've got about 25 people from Crandon who have made the 2-hour drive down. Nice off-speed pitch from Warren for the strike. Had a chance to go over and talk to them, and they're very positive. They support their lads, as do Marathon. They've got a good contingent here, too. The Marathon, a little bit shorter hike. I mean, about a half an hour or so drive here from Marathon City, whereas Crandon's got about a 2-hour jaunt. Take 51 down to 29, and then 29 over to 97. And I tell you, it gets pretty busy when you get up around that Crandon area on Highway 51. Shunk the batter. 2-2 the count. Bases empty, leading off here in the top of the 4th. Inside for a ball. Full count to Ryan Shunk, 0 for 1 on the afternoon. Still technically morning. And he hits a high fly ball to right center. Huxema calls for it and makes the catch. Center fielder with the put out. First of the game. Caden Palubicki, the batter.
Number 5, Caden Palubicki.
And the Palubicki boys have played very well in this tournament on both days. Caden yesterday was 2 for 4 with a run and an RBI. Caden also had a double on Friday and went 2 for 3 on Friday. So he's 4 for 7, 2 runs and 2 RBI here in this tournament. And these are my statistics. They are not the official ones. I could be off by 1 or 2. That's why I do everything in pencil as he fouls that one off first base side into the trees. Someone's going to get a stick of gum. We were told on Friday anybody that brings in a foul ball gets a stick of gum from the concession stand. There's a young lad trotting over there to get it. Oh, one of the players is going to go and beat him to it from Crandon. Oh, he tosses it to the kid so he gets his gum. That's pretty cool. As Warren says, I'm going to throw a strike and get you out. So Caden Palubicki out on strikes for the second out. 2 up, 2 down.
Number 23, Cruz Palubicki.
Cruz Palubicki, the batter, strikeout victim in the second inning. Cruz was 2 for 3 with a run and an RBI on Friday. Pretty quiet yesterday at the plate. Doing a great job catching. 2 outs, bases empty. And he slaps a base hit to center field. So Cruz Palubicki on base with 2 outs with Matthew Yankee due up. Matthew grounded out to Shuda
Matthew Yankee
in the second inning. Winner of this matchup will advance to play at 4 p.m. today. The loser will fall to 1 and 2. The winner will improve to 2 and 1. Both teams 1 and 1 here on day 3. Marathon losing on Friday but winning yesterday, and Crandon winning on Friday and losing yesterday. Matchup at 1:30 will pit the 2 undefeated teams in the tournament, and Clintonville and Stratford. Loser of that game will have to play the winner of this game about 25 minutes after the conclusion of that one. So that's a quick turnaround for game 2. Warren was not deceived by Cruz Palubicki doing that little stutter step at first base with the leadoff, trying to see if he can induce a balk or cause a poor pitch. And he's not going. Warren throws a strike just the same. Oh, 1-1. Sounds like a fire truck. Yes, no, it's a police officer driving by the park on the highway. Like that song, I fought the law and the law won. 0-1 the count, as Warren has been keeping Palubicki close. Warren will step off. Usually they catch you on the balk when you don't come to a pause. Warren steps back off. You can step off the back. That's not a balk. Runner goes. And the tag not in time. So Cruz Palubicki now in scoring position with the stolen base with 2 outs. And you hear the Crandon players and fans kind of calling for a balk, and Grant Warren was just fine. One and one the count. That pitch high for ball 2. 2-1 now to Matthew Yankee. Shuda keeping Cruz Palubicki rather close at second. Fouled back. Another beautiful day here in Stratford. A little bit more overcast. They are talking about possibility of some pop-up showers this afternoon and more so tomorrow, more rain chances tomorrow. Nice off-speed pitch. Runs the count full. Palubicki is going to take off on the pitch, no doubt. Ground ball. Shortstop, Underwood. Over to Underwood for the out. Well, another threat diminished for Crandon as they get a runner at second, but 2 outs and ground out. We head to the bottom of the 4th. We're in a scoreless pitchers duel here in Stratford. You're watching Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
I'm State Representative John Spiros. I've been on the front lines fighting against the radical, woke agenda, which is trying to tear apart our state and our families. Dangerous policies like defunding the police, open borders, and runaway taxes. As a veteran and former police officer, I know how important upholding the rule of law is for our communities. That's why I've stood up against radical ideas and held the line against the free-spending liberals in Madison. In the August 13th primary, I'm asking for your vote to keep a proven conservative working for us in Madison. After all, if you don't vote to protect our liberties, who will?
Vote John Spiros for State Assembly. Paid for by Spiros for Assembly.
Whether you're just beginning your educational journey or seeking a new opportunity, we're here for you. At North Central Technical College, we have unique partnerships with 4-year colleges that allow you to transfer seamlessly to and from our campus, saving you time and money. With hundreds of transfer options available, the path to a bachelor's degree and a great paying career are just a step away. North Central Technical College. Start here, go anywhere.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports broadcast of Legion Baseball here from Stratford Regionals. Pitchers duel between Marathon and Crandon. Trent Palubicki and Grant Warren throwing a lot of zeros. As far as the scoring is concerned, Trent Palubicki on the day has struck out 5 and yet to walk a batter, only given up 2 hits. Grant Warren, his counterpart, has struck out 3 and only given up 2 hits.
Up next.
Base runners are at a premium in this game. We started at 11:07, and we've played coming up on an hour in the next, about 50 minutes, and we're already in the bottom of the 4th. Marathon will bring up Cale Quaintance, Grant Warren, and Blake Underwood, 3, 4, 5 hitters in the lineup. And pitch high for ball 1. As an umpire, you like a game like this because it moves right along and you're seeing pitchers who have got a good command of their stuff. Fly ball left field. It's going to be extra bases. And a leadoff double for Cale Quaintance.
Up next.
Blake Underwood got to third in the second inning and was stranded. That's the closest any base runner has gotten to scoring in this contest for Marathon. And Grant Warren, a home run threat. He hit a bomb over the 350 sign in center field, deepest part of the park yesterday for a 3-run home run. And he hits a high fly ball to left field. But this time, Carson Mayer tracks it down for the out. First pitch for the out.
Up next.
One away,
Number
Blake
3.
Underwood.
Blake Underwood.
Blake with that oven mitt glove in his right back pocket. Pops up the first pitch, foul over the backstop. Doing to the traditional stirrups with the stripes, pretty prominent. A lot of the players going with the long pants. Not a fan of that. And strike 2. So Trent Palyubicki comes back with a fastball. Oh, 0-2 the count to Blake Underwood. Palyubicki comes set into the plate. Slaps a base hit. Foul down the third baseline. Thought it was going to stay fair. Curves foul. Count remains at 0-2. Oh, 2, 1 out. Trent Palyubicki gets the sign, comes set, and delivers. Pitch in the dirt, good stop by Cruz Palyubicki. Well, he came back yesterday. He had his white pants were pretty brown, pretty dirty. I told him he needed to put them in the biz bag and get them washed, and he did. He looked good till the game started, and you can tell how much work he does behind the plate. And tried to frame that one and couldn't get it. Two the count. The pitch. And didn't get the strike. Count now full, 3-2. Again, everybody's a really great umpire sitting in the stands and up here in the press box. Slaps a base hit to left. And they're going to hold up Acquaintance at third. So Underwood with a single to left field.
Number 11, Evan DeBrew.
Evan DeBrew. I mean, you got quite a few options here if you're Marathon. Can let this young man swing away. Or you can have him bunt. So you got to be ready for anything. Evan DeBrew is a good hitter for Marathon. Sun's starting to peek out from behind the clouds. And he swings and hits a ground ball to short. Long throw to first. And got him, but he gets the RBI for the first score of the game. Good play by Caden Palyubicki at short to get the out.
Up next.
2 away
Number
as
17.
Cale Quaintance comes across with the first run of the contest. Blake Underwood is advanced to second. And Cody Radke to batter. And Cody reached on a fielder's choice in the second inning. You can hear the Marathon photographer encouraging Mr. Radke. He swings and fouls that one off. Two outs, runner at second, 1 run in. And Radke the batter. And down on strikes to end the inning goes Cody Radke. Well, the scoring drought has been ended as Marathon picks up the one run here in the fourth, a lead going into the fifth, 1-0. You are watching Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
The Sports Den, located on Marshfield's sunny south side since 1975. The Sports Den has the area's best selection of outdoor equipment. Find top brands of snowshoes, cross-country and downhill skis, snowboards, swimming equipment, skateboards, and more. The Sports Den has a full-service bike repair center along with top bike brands, Specialized, Trek, and others. The Sports Den is Central Wisconsin's fat bike headquarters. Visit the Sports Den in Marshfield Monday through Saturday and thesportsden.net.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports broadcast of Legion Baseball. Isaac Eagle on production. Manny Carrion doing PA work here in the booth. And my name is Joe Anderson, bringing you play-by-play for this first game of 3 today. Marathon and Crandon. Marathon scored the first run of the contest just in the bottom of the fourth.
Up next, number 2.
Crandon will look to answer here in the top of the fifth. Grant Warren, the pitcher for Marathon, has struck out 3, allowed 2 hits, yet to walk a batter. The tall right-hander for post 469. And Cale Quaintance knocks down that pitch that was short. This is Trent Paulubicki, the batter. Carson Mayer on deck, and Cruz Kalinsky, the number 3 hitter in the lineup, or number 3 batter here in the scheduled for the top of the fifth. Fly ball to left field, and nice catch for Radke. As Trent Paulubicki flies out.
Up next, number 3, Carson Mayer.
Cody Radke's had a busy day in left field. He had all 3 putouts in the first inning. Just had his 4th just now. Carson Mayer, 1 for 1, and he hits a fly ball in the infield. Evan DeBrew will make the catch for out number 2. So 2 up, 2 down, about 2 pitches.
Up next, number 18.
At this time of the tournament, this is where you got to start counting pitches and managing how you're going to use your pitching staff. You're allowed 105 pitches in one day, and then there's a rest time. And Grant Warren has been throwing strikes along with his counterpart, Trent Paulubicki. I don't think any of them have more than 40, 45. As an umpire, you appreciate good pitching because the game goes faster. You keep sharper. And down on strikes goes Cruz Kalinsky. 3 pitches to get him out. I think Grant Warren threw a total of about 6 pitches in that inning. 3 up, 3 down. We head to the bottom of the fifth, 1-0 Marathon here in Legion Regional action on Zaleski Sports.
Let your job journey begin at Express Employment Professionals. Find hundreds of employers looking for a candidate like you, all in one place at one time. And let Express Employment help connect you with your future career. With locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford, you'll find local jobs right in your community, including direct hire and evaluation to hire opportunities. Express Employment specializes in light industrial, skilled trades, professional, and office careers. Begin your job journey today with Express Employment Professionals at Express MidwestPros.com.
Printer, jam.
Save during the summer tire event at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Up to $200 back on select sets of 4 Goodyear tires. Buy online or mail-in rebate when you use the Goodyear credit card. Through June 28th at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Up next, number 25, Ian Shuda.
Bottom of the fifth here in Stratford. Ian Shuda will lead things off for Marathon. Fouls off that off-speed pitch. Trent Paulubicki works his start the fifth inning. Through 4. Struck out 6. 4 hits, 1 run. And Shuda follows that one off. Count now 0-2. Ian playing second base today. 0-for-1 with a strikeout. Maverick Mayer corrals it over to first for the putout. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next, number 12,
Jory Kunkel.
Jory Kunkel.
0-for-1, batting in the 9 spot. Both pitchers have been very efficient with their pitching. Not too many miscues where you get 58-foot fastballs or changeups that go about 5 feet over the head of the batter. Yet to see anything like that. There's been a couple bounced in the dirt, but not many. Little nubber again, Mayer at second. Somebody's got to cover first. The pitcher does good thinking by Trent Paulubicki to get over there and cover the base. As Matthew Yonke and Maverick Mayer both collapsed on the ball, which left first base open. And Trent Paulubicki, the pitcher, saw that and sprinted over the first to secure the putout. 2 up, 2 down, top of the order, and Tyler Underwood, 1 for 2. Tyler with a strikeout in the first and a single in the third. Thrown out, attempting to steal. And he hits a ground ball, another base hit for Tyler Underwood with 2 away. And Cooper Huxama.
Number 7, Cooper Huxama.
Ground ball, foul, third base side. Pitchers duel here in this matchup. Our next game scheduled for approximately 1:30. That will feature Clintonville and Stratford, both undefeated in the tournament. And the loser of that game will play right away the winner of this game at approximately 4 p.m. They've mentioned a little bit of rain possibilities in the forecast for this afternoon, more so tomorrow. But right now we're somewhat overcast. Breeze blowing from right to left from the southeast, blowing out. 2 outs, runner at second. The count is 2-1 to Cooper Huxama. And inside, make it 3-1. The pitch. Ball 4. Sir Huxema draws a 2-out walk, which puts Tyler Underwood in scoring position at second base. That is the first walk issued to Trent Paulubicki. Eric Shepard will come on out and talk to his team to discuss what's going on. A little defensive conference. Loser of this game will fall to 1-2 in the standings. But the winner will play again at 4 p.m.
Up next, number 2,
Cale Quaintance, who scored the only run of the game so far in the fourth, is 1 for 2. He had a leadoff double that helped Evan DeBrew knock him in for the RBI. And dangerous Grant Warren on deck. Fouls that one against the screen. 1-1 the count. Paulubicki comes set. The pitch. Ball. 2 out, 2 on. And Quaintance with a 2-1 count on him. Trent Paulubicki. Ground ball. Knocked down by Caden Paulubicki, and they get the out and get out of danger. Great play by the shortstop for Crandon, Caden Paulubicki, to thwart the threat. We head to the 6th, 1-0 marathon. You're watching Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fear, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Need a new mattress? Mall Furniture in downtown Marshfield has mattresses, and you can save like never before. We have stacks of mattresses, save big on factory liquidations and closeouts, one-of-a-kind items, and mismatched fabrics. Save on special purchases and rollback pricing on two-sided flippable mattresses. Discounts on adjustable bases and even clearance pricing on floor models.
The furniture people for good home furnishings. Mall Furniture, where value is yours.
Please treat the officials with the same good sportsmanship you treat the students. More music is coming up here on Game Time. This is Game Time. In the home of the Stratford Tigers.
Up next, number 24.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We head to the top of the 6th inning. Crandon will send to the plate Brady Shepard, Maverick Mayer, and Ryan Shunk. Mayer tries to bunt, fouls that one up against the screen. Grant Warren pitching for Marathon. 4 Ks. Yet to walk a batter. Only allowed 2 hits as he begins the 6th inning. Evan DeBrew in on the grass at third in anticipation of another bunt attempt. 1-1 the count. Make it 2-1. Only run of the contest scored in the 4th inning. Pitcher's duel between Grant Warren and Trent Paulubicki. Ground ball. Blake Underwood scoops it. Over to Tyler Underwood for the out.
Up next, number 1, Maverick
I tip
Mayer.
my cap to both pitchers. They are in and out, up and down, change speeds. They throw strikes, and they're very efficient with their pitching. I don't think they've thrown maybe 60 pitches. Fouled on the third baseline. Warren with only 4 strikeouts, but has got an awful lot of ground outs and pop-ups. Same way with Trent Paulubicki. Both young men very efficient with their pitches, very smart. That pitch high. Got to be a little imposing to see 6'10" Grant Warren throwing the ball at you at about 95 miles an hour. Ground ball. In the hole. Blake Underwood knocks it down. And the speed of Maverick Mayer beats it out and gets a single, infield single. That was a tough play.
Number 10.
Deep in the hole was Blake Underwood. Good throw, but just not in time. So Crandon gets their first base runner since the 3rd inning. Excuse me, the 4th inning. And this is Ryan Shunk, 0 for 2, 2 flyouts. To left and to center. Runner goes. Throw is not in time. So a stolen base for Maverick Mayer, tying run in scoring position at second base for post 94. Grant Warren will come set. 1 out. Warren will come set. Check the runner and pitch. Fouled off. Big swing for Ryan Shunk. Tying run at second base here in the 6th. The pitch. Good scoop for Acquaintance behind the dish. Warren seems to be struggling here in the 6th. I think this is the most pitches he's had to a batter here in this contest. Ground ball through the hole. And they're going to hold up Mayer at third. So the patient Ryan Shunk with a base hit in the hole at short.
Number 5, Caden Paulubicki.
And Caden Paulubicki, the shortstop, 0 for 2 with a fly out to left and a strikeout in the 4th. Big spot for the lads from Crandon. Cale Quaintance gives the defensive signals for his Marathon post 469 teammates. And we're going to have a defensive conference on the hill for Marathon. Just a reminder that this game concludes. The winner of this game will advance to play at 4 o'clock today, and they will play the loser of our next game, which features the 2 undefeated teams in the tournament, Clintonville and Stratford. So the winner of this game will advance to play at 4 p.m., and they will play the loser of our next game, Clintonville and Stratford. I'm not sure, but I think the loser of this game will be eliminated, as we only play 2 games tomorrow. Both Clintonville and Stratford undefeated in the tournament, both 2-0. Each of these teams you're watching now, Marathon and Crandon, at 1-1. So 1 out, runners at the corners. And a big spot for shortstop Caden Palubicki. Grant Warren, the pitcher, comes set. Will throw over to third. Trying to keep him honest. I don't think they'll pay much attention to Shunk at first. He's not the worry. It's the worry at third with the tying run. Because Shunk will go, and they cut it off. Blake Underwood will cut off that throw. Runners at second and third, still 1 out. Now, if the ball is hit to the left to Underwood or DeBrew, on defense, they will look the runner Mayer back and then go to first. Warren with a good pitch but call the ball. This is a time where Grant Warren does not want to bounce a pitch in. Cale Quaintance, an excellent catcher, but you want to make his life a little easier and throw that ball across the plate. Ground ball through the hole, and we're tied. Clutch hit for Caden Palubicki to tie the game at 1. He drives in Maverick Mayer from third. And now the go-ahead run for Crandon at third base and Ryan Shunk. Again, Ryan.
Up next, number
excuse me, again, runners at the corners with only 1 out. And hot-hitting Cruz Palubicki, the batter, the catcher, doing well in this tournament, struck out and had a single in the 4th. Runner goes from first. They cut it out. They throw it down to second, and the double steal works. Smart base running by the lads from Crandon. As Caden Palubicki took off on the first pitch, stole the base. They did throw down, didn't get the tag in time, and that allowed Ryan Shunk to come in from third with the go-ahead run for Crandon here in the 6th. Still only 1 out. And Cruz Palubicki with Caden Palubicki at second, the batter. Cruz wears number 23. And he takes a strike. He looks back at the umpire and doesn't seem to agree, but then again, what batter doesn't agree with a strike call? Same way with pitchers. They want every pitch to be a strike. It's baseball. 2-1 the count. People criticize baseball for being too slow. It's not slow. It's more strategy. It's more like chess. And it's the only game where the defense has the ball. 3-1. And Warren getting a little frustrated on the hill. Check that, 2-1. Warren comes set. Checks the runner at second and comes to the plate. And another base hit to left. And they're going to hold the runner up at third. As Cody Radke gets the ball in, and 4 straight singles
Up next,
after 1 out.
13, Matthew Yonke.
Have brought in 2 runs for Crandon. Runners at the corner, still 1 out. Quainton's looking at the dugout, wanting to know what the defensive call is. I don't think they're going to throw down the second. It'll be cut off. Or they'll throw it back to Warren, the pitcher. They want to get that lead runner at third and Caden Palubicki. Maverick Mayer and Ryan Shunk both have come in here in the 6th to give Crandon the lead, 2-1. And fouled off. As Cruz Palubicki was taken off on the first pitch. The Crandon contingent under their tents over behind the dugout. But a good contingent of fans from Crandon, 2-hour drive. Seeing their team now take the lead 2-1 here in the top of the 6th. Warren, the pitch. Swing and a miss. And that ball, they did throw down the 2, and it was well over the head of second baseman Ian Shuda, which allows the 3rd run of the inning to come in. Third run of the inning for Crandon. They now lead 3-1. And Matthew Yonke, the batter, with a 1-1 count. I think it should be 1-2. I believe he fouled the first pitch off. Swing and a miss for strike 3. I thought it was 1-2, and I was correct. So Yonke down on strikes for the second out. Now Trent Palubicki, the pitcher,
Number 2.
can help his own cause with a base hit here, as he's got Cruz Palubicki in scoring position at second. Grant Warren cruising until the 6th and gave up 4 straight base hits after getting the leadoff hitter out. And 3 runs have come in for Crandon. Warren's pitch, fouled back. With 2 away, Cruz Palubicki will take off on contact. Warren had been pitching so well and cruising along, and inning number 6 came along and really threw a monkey wrench into his role that he was on. Here's the pitch. Half-hearted swing for a strike. 1-2 the count. Warren gets the sign from his catcher. He comes set. Checks the runner at second. Comes to the plate. Popped up, out of play behind the screen. Please don't hit my car. The Zaleski Mobile, the 2005 Ford 500, which is being held together with duct tape, super glue, and gum. Fly ball center field. Huxama will make the catch to end the inning. And a big inning for the lads from Crandon. 4 straight base hits leads the 3 runs here in the top of the 6th. They take the lead 3-1. We head to the bottom of the 6th. You are watching Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier, treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Leading off the bottom of the 6th inning, Grant Warren. Doing a little sub work for Manny. He had to take care of a few things. Grant Warren will lead things off here in the bottom of the 6th. As called the strike. And Warren falls behind in the count 0-2. Don't make a mistake to him. He can put him over the fence. Polibicki bounces that one. Marathon led 1-0 until the top of the 6th when 3 runs came in on 4 hits. Warren hits a high fly ball to center field. Shepard makes the catch. That wind kind of played some tricks.
Up next.
And Warren flies out for out number 1. Blake Underwood. Carson. No, this is Blake Underwood. Blake Underwood is the batter. Trent Polubicki now with a 2-run lead to work with in his 5 innings of work. 6 Ks, only walked 1. Only 4 hits allowed. Winner will advance to the game at 4 p.m. to play the loser of our next contest, the undefeated Stratford and Clintonville. So they'll have about an hour and a half, 2 hours to gather themselves and get prepared for a game at 4 o'clock, the winner of this contest, whereas the loser of the next game will have about a 25-minute turnaround, and boom, they got to go. Count now 3-2. It's Blake Underwood. The batter, here's the pitch. He hits a ground ball, scooped up by Ryan Shunk. Over to Yankee for the putout. 2 away.
Up next, number 11, Evan DeBrew.
And Evan DeBrew, 0 for 2 today. Reached on an error and grounded out. Both hits at Caden Paul-Ubicki, the shortstop. And 2 away here in the bottom of the 6th. And they're riding the arm of Trent Paul-Ubicki, are the lads from Crandon. Ground ball through the hole. That's short, so a base hit. Both of these teams don't quit. They
17,
don't.
Cody Radke.
That's one thing I've noticed about these two teams over the last 2 days. They are intense and refuse to give up. And Cody Radke, throw over to first, not in time. Radke takes ball 1. At the conclusion of this ball game, we'll do a quick Nasonville Dairy post-game show, and we'll take a break. Next game scheduled for 1:30. This game started at 11:07. We're at about an hour and a half. Things were cruising along pretty quick, and then both pitchers starting to tire. And they got to Grant Warren and did Crandon in the 6th. Fly ball, center field. Shepard makes the catch. We head to the 7th inning. 3-1. Crandon, you're watching Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Welcome to Bruce Orthodontics, where we provide comprehensive orthodontic care to patients of all ages. We are now accepting new patients, and we accept most insurances.
Orthodontics is much more than just a job to me. It is my passion and my life. What separates us from other orthodontists is constant continuing education for myself and my staff, compassion, and dedication. Here at Bruce Orthodontics, we change lives one smile at a time. I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Up next,
Top of the 7th inning here in Stratford.
Carson Mayer.
Joe Anderson, Isaac Eagle, Manny Carrion bring you this game. And Crandon will bring up Carson Mayer, Cruz Kalinsky, and Brady Shepard. here in the top of the 7th. Trailing 1-0 until the 6th, when Maverick Mayer, Ryan Shunk, Caden Paulubicki, and Cruz Paulubicki, each with singles, brought in 3 runs to give Crandon the lead. Grant Warren still on the hill for Marathon. Bunt. And miscommunication between Warren and DeBrew. On an infield single for Carson Mayer.
Number 6, Nolan Bradley.
Nolan Bradley will pinch hit here. Nolan Bradley, the lone reserve for Crandon. Throw to first, not in time. Grant Warren in the 7th inning of work of what might be his last Legion game. He can still, I believe they can play through 19. Runner goes. Hit and run is on. Bradley grounds out
Up next, number 24,
for the first out.
Brady Shepard.
Brady Shepard will step in the bat. Swing and a miss. Except for 1 inning, Grant Warren has thrown an excellent game. They got to him in the 6th. Got the lead runner out and then gave up 4 straight singles. He's got a runner at second in Carson Mayer with 1 out. And a swing and a miss for Shepard. He's count 0-2. Eric Shepard, the coach for Crandon, would like to get 1 more run over if he could. Warren takes a long time, comes to the plate. Little blooper. And corralled by Blake Underwood, the shortstop, for out number 2.
Up next,
Leadoff hitter Maverick Mayer.
Maverick Mayer.
Maverick with a fly out, a ground out, and a single. And scored a run. Crandon got very aggressive and, well, has been pretty aggressive on the bases this entire game, and it paid off in the 6th. Warren starts him out with a strike. Gets the sign. He comes set. Little number foul down the third baseline. Stratford in the batting cage warming up. That will prove to be a big game. They're all big games, but that one will pit the 2 undefeated teams in the tournament against each other. Mayer and Warren playing the waiting game here. The pitch. One and 2 the count. With 2 away. Mayer Waits the pitch. Warren checks the runner. Checks him again. Comes to the plate. Pitch is low and away. Both pitchers have thrown well today. They have pitched. There's a difference between pitching and throwing. We talked about that over the season. Call the ball. Whereas you watch in Major League Baseball now, everybody's spin rate and velocity, and all they do is want to throw 100 miles an hour, which is now why you see so many young pitchers getting Tommy John surgery or having shoulder problems or whatnot, because throwing a baseball is not a natural play. Pickoff attempt at second, not in time. And like Greg Maddux from back in the day, he threw a complete game, 9-inning shutout, throwing 76 pitches. This is a major league pitcher, 76 pitches. Runner goes. Swing and foul back. Coach Shepard wants to get that run in if he can in any way possible. But there's 2 away. And Maverick Mayer working the count on Grant Warren. And another look back to second. Warren keeping him honest. They've got to try to hold Crandon to no runs here in the top of the 7th. And they do. A big strikeout to end the inning for Grant Warren. We head to the bottom of the 7th. 3-1 Crandon. You're watching Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Printer, Jam.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Hello, I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor, Next Home Hub City. If you're a first-time home buyer or seller, or you've been around the block, because of my experience, I'm able to help you in the most efficient way. I'm a full-time, full-service realtor. I focus on my clients 100%. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports broadcast of Legion Baseball. We head to the bottom of the 7th inning. Marathon trailing Crandon 3-1. Last chance for the lads from Post 469. Just doing some homework here quick. Marathon will send to the plate the 8, 9, and 1 hitters in the lineup. Ian Shuda, Jory Kunkel, and Tyler Underwood. That is Jory Kunkel. Oh, we've got a new batter? We have a new batter. That's why we have young eyes in the press box. So it's Quillen Kunkel. So Quillen Kunkel, the batter here in the top of the 7th. In the 7th inning of work for Trent Polyabicki on the hill. Struck out 6, has only walked 1. Allowed only 1 run on 1, 2, 4, 5, 6 hits. Popped up out of play over our heads. This has been quite the game. And down on strikes goes Quillen Kunkel for the first out.
Number 12, Jory Kunkel.
Jory Kunkel will step in. Kunkel 0 for 2. And starts him off with a strike. Strike 2. One and two the count to Jory Kunkel. And he's rung up on strikes. Back-to-back strikeouts for Trent Paul-Ubicki. Marathon down to their last out.
Number 14, Tyler Underwood.
And Tyler Underwood, 2 for 3 on the contest. Last chance for Marathon here in this contest. That pitch inside. Two and two to Tyler Underwood in the pitch. Hit him. I was just thinking we have not had a hit batter for the first time in any of our games. Just as I thought that, we have one.
Up next, number 7, Cooper Huxema.
Huxema 0 for 2 with a walk. Defensive conference on the mound. Winner of this game will advance to play at 4 o'clock. And then we'll play the loser of our next contest between the undefeated teams in this tournament, Clintonville and Stratford. That game will be approximately 20-25 minutes after the completion of this contest. They take care of the field. They give us the lineups. We get our equipment set. They get their stuff set, do a little bit of infield, and we play on. Do we have a pitching change? It looks like it. We do. We have a pitching change. As in to pitch for Crandon is number 5. Caden Palubicki. So the pitching line for Trent Palubicki, 6 2/3, 6 hits, 1 walk, struck out 8, allowed only 1 run, and hit a batter. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th inning. And I think this is a possible save situation. I think it was just a straight switch up between the Palubicki brothers. Actually, no. Caden comes on to pitch. Shunk has moved to short and popped him up on the first pitch. This could be it. Mayer at second makes the catch, and that will do it. As the gentlemen from Crandon come back with a big 3-run 6 to claim victory here today over a feisty group of men from Marathon by the final score of 3-1. Leading hitters for Marathon, the bats were pretty well silenced by Trent Palubicki. Tyler Underwood was 2 for 3. So was Blake Underwood, in a losing cause for the men from Marathon. Grant Warren, the pitcher for Post 94, 7 innings, 7 hits, no walks, struck out 6, but 3 runs given up in that 6th inning was the difference, as he will take the loss. Winners, we look at the winning team, Crandon, and their leading hitters. Cruz Palubicki was 2 for 3, so was Carson Mayer. But 4 straight singles in the 6th inning. The difference in this matchup as Crandon scratched 3 runs over, and that was the difference as they take this game by the final score of 3-1. They will play at 4 p.m. versus the loser of our next game coming up, Clintonville and Stratford. Well, take a couple minutes and get things taken care of, and we'll see you back here at about 1:30. This is Joe Anderson saying thank you for watching, and for my producer, Isaac Eagle, and for our PA announcer, Manny Carrion. We'll see you in half an hour.